2017 Ramon Magsaysay Award, YOSHIAKI ISHIZAWA. For decades after Cambodia gained independence in 1953, the country was ravaged by foreign aggression and chronic civil war. The violence of war impoverished the population and exacted a terrible toll in human lives. It also threatened the survival of the nation's ancient shrines and monuments. Such was the case of Angkor Wat, the vast 12th century temple complex that is the world's largest religious monument, a singular symbol of Cambodian identity, and a true world treasure. Unprotected and unpreserved because of the war, Angkor stood gravely endangered. Yoshiaki Ishizawa, an eminent historian and one-time president of Japan's Sophia University, has devoted 50 years of his life to help assure that Angkor Wat survives and remains a living monument for Cambodians. He began his involvement in conservation work when he first visited Angkor as a student. Responding to the urgent appeals after the fall of Khmer Rouge, Ishizawa returned to lead what was to be decades-long arduous effort to save Angkor Wat. Starting in 1980, he worked with Cambodians, networked with international experts, campaigned to generate support, and devised programs for Angkor's conservation. These activities led to the launching in 1989 of the Sophia University Angkor International Mission under Ishizawa's leadership. Since then, he has been at the center of technical studies, heritage education, and restoration work, all aimed at the sustainable development of Angkor. In its archaeological and preservation work, the mission restored the Buddhist temple Bantay Kidey, excavated 280 statues of Buddha, and completed major repairs on a causeway that provides major access to Angkor Wat. But what has made Ishizawa's work quite singular is his culturally sensitive and long-term approach to the problem. A historian steeped in Khmer epigraphy and early Cambodian history, he does not favor quick, aggressive engineering intervention, but views Angkor's conservation as integral to the rebuilding of Cambodian culture itself. Hence, he has put the premium on appropriate technology, bringing Japanese stonemasons to work with Cambodians so they can learn from each other. He has painstakingly trained Cambodians and supported them for studies in Japan. To date, 18 Cambodian scholars have earned conservation-related graduate and postgraduate degrees in Sophia University. Under his leadership, the mission has systematically raised awareness among Cambodian school children and villagers to take pride in their heritage and become its protectors and conservators. As part of this effort, the Sophia Mission established the Center for Education on Angkor Cultural Heritage, constructed the Priya Norodom Sihanouk Angkor Museum, and in 2011, founded the Sophia Asia Center for Research and Human Development in Siem Reap, a training center and hostel for Cambodian and other scholars. Despite threats to his safety and health, Ishizawa has been relentless in building local expertise and commitment to Angkor's preservation. He quietly and adamantly insists the protection and restoration of sites of Cambodia should be carried out by Cambodians for the Cambodians. In electing Yoshiaki Ishizawa to receive the 2017 Ramon Magsaysay Award, The Board of Trustees recognizes his selfless, steadfast service to the Cambodian people, his inspiring leadership in empowering Cambodians to be proud stewards of their heritage, and his wisdom in reminding us all that cultural monuments like Angkor Wat are shared treasures whose preservation is thus also our global responsibility.